Well, it's time we go live once again. Back with the holidays has rolled around for me. And yeah, we're getting toward, we already are ending off with 2025 already. And that's a big thing and a big accomplishment in a big amount of time. Of course, we have filmed fans, and of course, some we didn't get to film this year. Do I regret any of that? Kind of. But that I didn't get to film, so yeah. But do I regret getting some ones that I missed from the year before? No. But do I have everything that I wanted to get for this year? Yeah. Especially the ones that make it special are the ones that are like the 1930s original and all that. I'm already down to having four of the colors. I'm already down to having them in my collection, which of course I have four of the seven colors. And I just only need three more to go. And so far it's looking good in that short amount of time I found it. And yes, they're very expensive and I'm very happy to have it. And pretty much, yeah, it's taking a lot. And I know how much people really like these things. So for New Year's Eve, we're actually going to disassemble a fan and put that away because I had the tiara and I got so many fans in the way that I just can't just leave them out and then have people trip on them. So if that means me having to dismantle fans and on live, we're doing it. We're doing it for fun. So yeah. If some of you guys aren't there, oh well, that all means something. I know that not everybody's going to will make it, but better than nothing, I guess. And you're, and I'm just gonna say that I'm glad that I'm able to have the fans that I really loved and wanted. 1930s originals are my absolute favorite fans, as you probably all should know behind me. Why do I name my channel this? Now you guys know exactly why. And do I have any more things to tell about it? I don't really know what else to say, but we are getting close to the end of this year, so yeah. Let's go ahead and start dismantling a fan on live because I'm in the house right now just to say for all things means like that. I may have to charge my computer soon, so let me go grab something. I'll be back because it's about 10%, so I don't want it to die in middle stream. But and New Year's Eve 2020, New Year's Day, we're gonna probably not do any more lives unless it's very special occasions. We'll do it, but we're not going to do it all the time because something. It's a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of things. I just can't be winning it all, you know. But I'm gonna get something soon because my computer is gonna die. So, but we're just dismantling some stuff so we can box away that tiara since I am finished with filming it. And I'm gonna say it's over now. So it's over with the year with having some fans filmed already. Yeah, you see me dismantling a Gulf Coast tiara. Hopefully the badge comes off soon. Just gonna. I don't want to break it, so.
Really?
Yeah. You see me. Yeah, you see me dismantling a fan just so I can get this over with.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. So.
You planning to go live tomorrow too?
Yeah, probably this might be the last StreamYard. I don't know because I'm think I'm getting ready to retire it soon eventually.
Okay.
But I don't know. But unless if it's for something that is urgent we need to talk about, then yeah, we'll do a live. But
I'm on. I'm,
I'm not gonna be doing it as much as I used to. I don't have
on.
all the time in the world now for it.
I'm on some ball job.
And plus, people are crazy.
Yeah. There goes.
And yeah, I got another fan, and I'm probably looking at to getting another 1930s original soon. And yeah, that's to say that I'm getting another one is crazy, but I'm very happy to. If I'm getting a white one and a black one, I'll take it. 100% will take it. I'm already getting. I'm already know I'm getting. I already talked about to another collector. I'm probably getting a white one, and I might be getting a yellow one. I also might be getting a teal very soon, but I don't know when. But the thing is, it depends on how ready I am, just to budget my cost with money, and also I need to take care of other things too in my personal life. The house needs work. Yeah. So, what about the Gulf Coast GR? Why is it out right now? Well, it's because I'm already done filming it, and I'm getting ready to put this back in the box. So I have the box next to me, so I don't lose anything because I hate to lose it because this is like a special fan for me. So. Tiaras are cool. Not gonna lie, but I like them. Very powerful, very well made. It's just an incredible fan. Already got done to filming it, and it's something that I wanted to film. But the fan, yeah, it is a TR, and it's got a huge motor, 180 by 25. Excellent performance, basically. They're heavy, and it's just impressive. If you ever get one, you definitely. Well, ever get one of the DC ceiling fans from Dance Fan City? Who knows? I might try that in the future. I don't know when, but if I do, I'll do. But of course, right now, I just got done filming that fan above my head, which of course that's a 1930s original in black. I might be getting a yellow one, so stay tuned for that if I do for this channel, because I know a friend of mine is getting a second yellow one, so I'm not gonna say who it is, but yeah, he said he's getting a second yellow one, so he said he might be willing to part with a yellow one, so I can have one. So yeah, it's although it's not confirmed right now, but it's pending definitely. But I'm gonna let my friend know when I'm exactly ready because you know things cost money these days, and plus I just want to be smart about it, and then of course when I'm done with it, after I'm done spending the money, we'll do something with it. Okay. Have you ever heard DC ceiling fan motors are similar to spin as fast, if not faster than most 212s or Keith Fat fans? Yeah, I heard about that. They got a lot of power too. Some of them. And yeah, I tested a Gulf Coast Riviera, the newest one, but with which of course they are making the Riviera DC now. So I don't know when about the Tiara, but when they're gonna do that, they do that. They do that. But that's just I don't know. If it's down from the website, it's down because they are selling out the other ones too. As you can tell, this thing has a 1/2 inch rod. Not like your typical 3/4 of an inch down rod that you see on most fans. This is kind of like the vintage fans that have the 1/2 inch rod, which I find that very cool. And I also have a Dixie Bell. Yeah, I know that Dixie Bells can be expensive. Same with the Tiara, but I have a Dixie Bell in the background. But however, it's not shown in this video, but because I have it in a box right now. Mine is bright brass, the 42-inch ones. 42-inch bright brass Dixie Bells are not very common. So I am very lucky that I got mine new in the box, pretty much. So, yeah. I'll get to that another day. It was an open box, pretty much, but it was like never used, as you can see. And I got it for very cheap. That's Let's see how low my battery is on the computer. So 9%. The 42-inch brass ones are discontinued, but the 52-inch bright brass ones, I'm pretty sure they're still there. I have to check. But they said they're going to discontinue it eventually. Same with Verity, unfortunately. Of course, I got the Tiara manual and all that stuff, which I find that very cool. Yeah, tiaras are neat, but they're very, very expensive, as you know. They're very cool. Bright brass Dixies. And yeah, I'm just putting away the badges so I don't lose them. Yeah, I do have a Lanai that I replaced the motor in since the original motor gone bad. And yeah, I don't know how that happened, but it happens where the motor fails and those things, but rarely happens for Casablanca because Casablanca is known to withstand it very well and don't really have known for motor failures that much. But it happens, unfortunately. It does. I mean, it's sad, but it happens. As you see here, this goes on top of the motor. Yes, I do. I still have all three of them, but it's on the shelves. That's why you don't really see them that much. You see the two behind me, and then there's one over there. So yeah, I still have those. They haven't gone anywhere. They just are sitting here a lot of time because I don't really have much time as I used to film them, but I do film them here and there. But they're sweet looking fans. They're very powerful. They always do. No questions asked. So. But I got 2 bronze lanais now. I don't have just one. I have 2. One had a bad motor, so yeah, it was a project. It was a hell of a lot of work to get that thing to work because the windings on it were open and all that stuff. For quick connect, use the quick connect play on a 4-volt light kit, frosted shades. Okay, the question is, I don't know if it fits because the motor shell is very different than the Aloha Breeze. And yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it doesn't fit, I must have quit. That's something I'm going to say. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. That's something I heard in a trial. So, it's a very famous case. I don't even need to say it. If the gloves don't fit, you must have quit. And I'm saying these fans, and I'm saying that with those fans because they're kind of a famous thing I had to think of. The fan blade arms don't fit, you must have quit. And yeah, working on that lanai, I had to modify it a little bit just to make it work. And yeah, that motor came out of a donated Hunter Osborne that I parted out from my former grandparents' house because the blades were badly damaged. I couldn't even use the fan anymore. I was like, you know what? I don't know about that. I can't use those blades. I might sell the blade arms for parts on eBay because you never know. Because if it's a parts fan, it's a parts fan. So. And yeah, that fan was doomed pretty much because the blades themselves were peeling and all that. I do have a pictures of those, unfortunately, so that's why I parted it out. And yeah, the Osborne was literally in horrible condition, so I was like, it's not worth saving those blades. I can't do anything about it. I can't use it except for the motor. The motor came in handy, so because I needed a lanai that 5th lanai to work, so that's why I went ahead and said, oh well, if it doesn't work, I must part with the thing. Yeah, I still remember I don't have that fan anymore. I'm getting another one probably just that's in better shape, but right now I'm so focused with the 1930s collecting those. And I love those so much that I need to get all 7 colors. And do I have any plans with anything else? As you can see here, the tiara here is already done film. It's already done in film. Said and done. Because tiaras themselves are heavy, they're expensive, they're high quality fans. I don't even need to say it. You tell these blade arms, they fit in the thing. And yeah, when I got this tiara, I was more impressed than I ever was. I was like, holy heck, I'm very glad I made this investment with it. Because I was more than happy with that. And once I was more than happy to have a tiara, I was like, oh well, I can use this for something good. Yeah. Let me tell you, tiaras are like one of the best Gulf Coast fans and one of the most powerful ones for residential wise. I do have a Tornado. Yeah. That's fine. But yeah, you got the documentation right here. I'll put that in the box because I don't want to lose that. And let me tell you, that's not a lot of. It's a lot of fun things while you're in here because I got a lot of tons of stuff. And I mean, this isn't all the fan stuff I have. I have over 80 ceiling fans in my collection, so yeah. Expect a lot of blades shuffling around, all that stuff. It's an incredible thing. It's an incredible shrine to have. Tons of collectible ceiling fans here. It's something. It's something, I will say. But I mean, yeah. Very cool. Very happy to have it. These blades, yeah, I think I might be using them later. I don't know. I guess I'll put them in this pile so I can use them again. Belt blades, I'll put those away. Panama blades, I'll have to leave out because I am going to redo a video of that Panama side again. So, and I'm definitely leaving that 1930s original blades out because I'm putting the green one back in here when I'm done with using this one because, yeah, I am definitely going to be reinstalling the green in here too. So, yeah, excuse me, I'll be back with the charger so my computer doesn't die. All right, we're back. Back with the charger so I don't have the computer die. Yeah. I have it. That's, if you ask me what's the status with it, I have it already. It's in here. It's already in the house. It's already installed. I already did a video of it. So. Very nice condition this thing is in. Yeah, let me stop it so you can see it's black. It's not a fake, it's a real. So. Yeah, I have a black one installed in here right now. What about the house that was supposed to be sold? It didn't sell yet, but it's going to get sold, hopefully in the summertime. I don't know when, but that's exactly when I'm hoping. Okay, I gotta put this down nicely because I forgot to put the chain fob in the box. Yeah, there you go. As you can tell, I got like 5 1930s originals. What will happen that? I don't know. That's something I just hope the house it's still being used. I hope it doesn't get knocked down because that's a lot of legacy behind that house. But yeah, and yes, I also forgot to mention I do have a Hampton Bay Farmington, which it kind of resembles the Huntington in some ways, except for it has different brackets. Yeah, there it is, the Farmington. Also, how much does the Hunter 1930s original weigh compared to standard original? Actually, that weighs more than the standard original. Like probably like about like 5 pounds heavier to a standard. So I'm probably gonna say that would be like close to 55. I don't know. With the blades on in that light kit. The light kit's not too heavy, but the blades and blade arms because especially when you look at a 1930s original, it's not like your typical original. I'll show you for a minute. This is my green one we're going to use for an example here. This is the standard 1930s original blade arm. I'll show you an original blade. Let's see if compare the weight. Oh yeah, this one's heavier because you got the badge and the top of the iron over here. That's why it's heavier. And yeah. And plus we got some balancing weights because this thing was so heavily out of balance. That's why I put the weights on it. But I'll grab a blade that doesn't really have a weight on it. Let's look for it. That one has a weight. That one has plenty of weights, as you see here. Even then, I guess these other two don't have weights. Let's grab one and compare again. Yep, confirmed. This is heavier than that blade right there because of the Art Deco pieces it's got. Yeah, I just confirmed that. And each time I always put like very nice looking fan. Very cool. Very interesting things to know. Yeah, it's still an oil bath motor, 100%. That hasn't changed like the rest of them. All the Hunter original variants are oil bath. Yes. And yeah, I do have a classic original on the side too, and a second century. That's also oil bath too, but oh shoot. That fell down, but let's see if the blades are still okay. I just hope they didn't. What about the other variants are there? There are the Art Deco original variant, which of course the Art Deco original is very, very rare. You have the Archive original, you have the Outdoor original, the one with the self-cloth blades, and the one with the plastic blades. You also got the Tropical original that has those wicker blades. You also have the Mix and Match original that have those same blade arms as the one that is like the Tropical original. Those have those same kind of blade arms as well. And originals, the Art Deco variants are very, very rare. They only lasted for 1 year, while the 1930s original lasted a little bit longer. So, but still, yet they're very hard to come by. So, getting my hands on I might be getting my hands on a Art Deco original later on, but if you find one of those out in the wild, you're very lucky because those are super, super rare. And also the Cottage original, I won't forget that. That is also, I haven't seen one of those either. Yeah, that's something I would love to see, but Let me grab my phone out because I'll show you something, guys. I'll show you how ruined the blades were on that Hunter Osborne. Unfortunately, it didn't survive the blades. It was totally ruined. It was a total loss. Yeah. Thanks a lot to one of my family members who didn't know what they're doing, who was trying to clean the fan. That happened. And it took off the finish of the light. So, yeah, that's why I parted that Hunter Osborne out. And even though the lanai is rough shaped cosmetically on the motor housing, it had a bad motor too. Did the blades get split? No, but the finish was like wrecked. And I mean the layers were starting to separate if you look closely at it underneath it, because that's not real wood blades. So yeah, I took the motor from the Hunter Osborne and put it in this lanai since it wasn't working. And I mean, the lanai is in very crusty condition, as you could see. But I'm hoping to repaint that soon, so we can get a full restoration on that. But I mean, now it works, so that's the good thing. As you can see, look at that. But I'm not going to spoil it too, because yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, it was a nice looking fan. It's such a shame that happened to it. But, you know, it was very sad. I was like, yeah, dang it, that really sucks. But I do have this Farmington that I'm planning to... Maybe I might do a video of that later on. I don't know. But I still want to get to filming the other stuff, like the Casablanca stuff first. Yeah. Yeah, it is a shame that happened. But, yeah. It's getting a little hot in here, so I'm going to turn the fan back on. Probably going to put this on back of medium here. And I did bring home a couple other goodies, too, so while I was in Florida. I managed to take home this Hampton Bay Quick Connect and a Hunter Designer's Choice as well. And a Tornado fan from Trump there. And if you don't know, this is a Hunter Designer's Choice. It looks like a Summer Breeze. Yeah, it looks a lot like a Hunter Summer Breeze, not going to lie. This is the newer Designer's Choice. And also, I gotta put away those blade arms for that one knife first. I don't want to have anything happen to those blade arms too. But yeah, there's the Hampton Bay Quick Connect I got from another collector. And I always wanted an iron one because they're childhood too. So if I didn't like it, then why would I have it? I love these things so much, so that's why I have it. So let's put these back so I don't go. Has anybody seen a Lancaster? Yeah, but as you can tell, this thing runs really, really well. And I did even show the Hunter 1930s original without the light kit too. But however, yeah, I have done that. Yeah, happy New Year's Eve to you as well. But, you know, thought I'd give you a short little thing going on. It's hot. This room has no air conditioning, but it's not too bad right now. But it's a good thing I have a ceiling fan in here. And yeah, we're just kind of like, wait, does the other air conditioner still work in the upstairs living room? That one still work, but the others, no, don't really work. Blowing cold air, so we're hoping to get some new ACs in soon. But this room where I'm in, this is the fan room, no AC, completely nothing. It's just a fan here, and that's about it. And yeah, this thing's got a fit. This isn't, believe it or not, that is medium speed, not even high speed. That's still very fast. And that just shows you how good these fans are above your head. My head. And yeah, this one could do 4 or 5 blades. I have a video of that. So yeah. I'm going to end the stream soon, so yeah, it is. I got like that kick out of this thing. It's so good. It really fits the room in here. But I really miss my green one, so I'm going to put that one back up and relocate this black one because I really do like these. I also have a Discovery, but I haven't taken it out. And yeah, you could tell this thing was horribly out of balance, so I needed a lot of weights to take care of it. Still a nice looking fan, very, very beautiful. Let me put the blades back up here so I don't lose them. Does the 1930s original have a 4-blade option? Yes. Yes, they do. On some of them. But the early ones, no, they didn't. So it's a yes and no answer. Because depending on your year, like the green one I have over here, which I don't know if you can tell, the one over there, that is 5-blade only. This one has 4/5 blades. You could do both. This one, let me grab it for you. Oh god, this thing's heavy. Yeah, this one is 5-blade only rotor. So you can't do that option. Very heavy fan. Very high quality. You gotta know what you're doing when you're installing it. It's cast iron. And you just gotta be careful with them. Which 4 blades do more air. But yeah. Yeah, I do have a video of it with doing the full demo of this fan with 4/5 blades coming soon. I already have it on YouTube, so you guys can check that out. So, yeah. Yeah, they do move more air with 4, but I do like it with 5. But however, this is a rare fan. I don't want to leave an extra blade on the side. That's why I installed them with all of the blades. So, because I don't want to leave a rare fan blade on the side and someone steps on it and breaks it, or something happens to it and gets lost. So that's why I put all blades on it. Are you going to put an actual ceiling fan in your new bedroom if you get a fan box? I really want to do it in my new bedroom so badly, but yeah. And the fan I really want to put in my room downstairs is that, because they're very heavy. But however, and plus we got to find the stud for that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And it has more surface area for hunters, so that's why they move so much air too, and also the pitch of the blade too. Pretty cool set of blades. But yeah, I don't want to do anything about this thing because it's so cool, and I just hate to lose anything about it because this is a nice looking fan, and they're very rare to find. And so I'm very lucky to have them. So yeah, yeah, I do too. That's why it's my favorite fan. I love the design of them, their power, everything about it you can ask for in a North fan. So yeah, I'm probably going to end this stream right here because there's no point in continuing it today because I started a lot later than I anticipated. So yeah, this is about it with the stream. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.